Hey, I'm Tyler Boronski alongside Miami Marlins reliever Janson Junk. Janson, so far so good here up in the big league level. What are you most happy about, most proud of your first couple outings here in Miami so far?
It's great coming up here, having the results so far. You know, I'm most happy with like just the routine and the everyday stuff with the staff, the players, the bullpen and stuff like that. Just like having that unity throughout the staff, clubhouse, position players. I think that's been the greatest thing that helps you flourish on the field, and you're able to compete and do your best out there. Yeah, I mean, it's been a great experience so far, and great communication with the catchers, understanding what I'm about, and able to call a good game and not having me in question about any decision or anything. It's been pretty fluid, and that's been a great process.
I know you've been able to build those relationships since spring training, but overall, this is a new org for you. I know you've bounced around other teams. What has been something you've noticed in terms of the pitching philosophy here that's maybe different than, say, the other stops you've been at?
I think it's probably the most clear that I've been a part of, and I think that just makes it easier to like process and understand as a pitcher that we want to throw our nasty stuff in zone and then punch guys out, and through that process, I think success comes from it. And other places I've been, it might be a little bit more cloudy and stuff, so that clarity and transparency is great to have.
So it kind of like just hammer, like whatever your strengths are, they kind of just like double down, triple down on stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I know you got called up. They were on the West Coast. They're in LA. It's not quite your like debut, but what was that like story? The moment when you heard you're getting the call up, and then obviously going back to the place where you made your debut, like out of all places. Tell us that story from AAA to getting to the West Coast.
It was a fun experience. It was the first time I've ever got called up and got brought into the manager's office and like him do the whole thing and like tell me I'm going up. When I made my debut, it was over the phone at like 11 o'clock at night. So, and then once you're on the roster and like going up and down or whatever, it's just like a phone call. So this one really like was special, and that like I was able to share with the coach and with the players in the clubhouse, because it was immediately after the game. And then finding out it was in LA, it was a little bit more special going up there, because I haven't been back since my Angel days. So it's like kind of like my both like, okay, I made my debut there. Now I'm finally getting back to the big leagues and having the opportunity to play at the Anaheim Stadium against the Angels was really cool, thinking about it. But once I got on the mound, I didn't really think about that stuff. I just wanted to execute my plan and compete to my best ability.
What have your conversations been like with Clayton McCullough here? I mean, is the plan just keep you kind of that long relief role? What have your conversations just overall with him and the staff?
Yeah, right now it's just pretty much like what you're seeing is kind of what I'm going to be doing. And it's been great having that transparency from the first second I walked in to talk to Clayton and the pitching staff. They understood that I've been a starter in Jacksonville for a little bit, and they like me as that. And they want to have me extended out like that. So, I think that was great to have that security right away that, okay, I'm not going to throw back to back or whatever, like a normal bullpen. So it kind of like mentally helped me lock in my routine and understand my role within the bullpen.
Last one for you. When you look out this big league ballpark, like the beautiful stadium, I know you're a guy that's played in the big leagues with other teams, but it's been sporadic throughout your career. Like, what are these moments like in moments of gratitude? Just like, what is it like when you kind of get to soak these moments?
Yeah, you can't take it for granted, because it's, it goes by quick, and you have to enjoy every single moment, every little moment with the guys, and different places you go. I love to experience different cities and stuff, and kind of learn about each stadium, city, wherever you are. Every stadium we go to is beautiful, so you have to appreciate it and care for it in a great manner.
Janson, thanks so much, and go the rest of the way.
Appreciate it.
Hey, yeah, I be flying with the angels every day, yeah. I play this fool, but life is great, fam. Ooh, I work 60 hours a day, man. Yeah, I'm built to grind, it's my escape plan.